Structural engineers are the people responsible for making sure that the structures all around us are safe and stable. A structural engineer combines math and science to create, design, construct, and maintain all kinds of structures. Things like buildings, bridges, roads, airports, dams, homes, and more. Engineers must design all structures to be able to hold up or support a specific load. A load is the amount of weight a structure must carry. Structural engineers study and analyze the load that each structure needs to bear. Then, using that knowledge, the structural engineer must determine how to design a structure that can sustain the load. For example, a bridge must be able to support the weight of cars, trucks, and people that travel on it. If the bridge cannot support that load, it'll collapse. Structures are also subject to constant forces like wind and the force of gravity. Using math and science, structural engineers ensure that loads and forces won't damage a structure. Engineers experiment with building materials to make sure they're able to sustain the load and force, and that they can give or bend so that when the load or force is removed, the structure returns to its normal shape. Smaller fabrications like chairs, tables, and bookshelves are usually designed and built by structural engineers to ensure that they can withstand the weight that they're intended to support. Structural engineers use specific building techniques to ensure structures can withstand loads without breaking. These can include arches, columns, beams, and trusses. One example is the arch. For thousands of years, arches have been used to reinforce structures that span a horizontal or side-to-side opening. Beams and columns frequently work together. A beam travels horizontally, whereas columns move vertically, up and down. Beams are frequently utilized between two columns to reinforce a structure. A truss is formed by attaching a web of triangles together. These are commonly used on bridges. The trusses under this bridge help absorb the forces acting on the bridge, so they aren't damaged under heavy loads. As you can see, structural engineers use science and mathematics to create structures that can endure forces without damage. They make sure that the structures we rely on every day are safe to use.